Is that the Empire State Building?
Nope.
What about that one?
That's the Chrysler Building. Not every tall building is the Empire State Building.
How about that one?
Gingy, that's not even a building. That is the Bitch of Freedom.
One of the worst things about being an artist is generally you have the worst sleep schedule ever. It's very difficult to go to bed early since I'm used to working until sunrise. And to make it worse, I was really excited to go on this trip, so I ended up kicking off my travel day with only 2 hours of sleep. When I got to the airport, everything ran real smooth to get on my first flight. Easy security, good liftoff, a nice nap on the plane, smoother than peanut butter. That's extra smooth. I don't like peanut butter. But when I had landed in Toronto, I had to go through the whole airport process again, since I was flying internationally on my next flight, and the whole time I was stuck behind this family with 2 very loud kids. It wasn't your typical kind of crying toddlers. Nope. It was the type the parents felt the need to put leashes on. These kids were staring me in the face and taking turns screaming as loud as they could at me. And I'm not like crying screaming, just for the fun of it. And then the mother of these children knew I was just standing there getting screamed at, and she kept pretending to check her phone. Like, lady, come on, help me. But you know what? I'll deal with it. Throat chops. Wow! Anyways, the next flight was good and short, and then Ivan and Taylor picked me up from the airport. The first night I was there, I stayed at Ivan's house, and his family was very nice. I played some basketball outside with Taylor, and I got to see fireflies for the first time. GingerPale barely cried when he saw those fireflies. Yeah. Then me and Ivan had a cuddle session on the floor. We went for breakfast at a place called the Manhattan Diner to meet up with all the other kinders. It was the first time for most of us meeting up. I got a waffle. Later on, we made our way over to the YouTube space to get ourselves ready for the meetup. The YouTube space is on the 4th floor of the Chelsea Market, so we had to find this elevator that had a giant play button on it. We eventually found it, and there was already a lineup stretching about 40 feet. Eventually, we decided we kinda needed to butt everyone since we were about to be late for the setup, so I'm sorry everyone that was already in line. The YouTube space was awesome though. It had all these fancy lights, it had YouTube play buttons everywhere, we got little name tags, and they had a little back room for us to hang out in while we waited for our panel. It had all these neato snacks and a bunch of water. Now 13 people is too many people to have on one panel, so instead we decided we would break it up into 3 groups. The first panel was Tabs, Chili Panda, Utunes, and Taylor's Chronicles. On the second panel was myself, CypherDen, the French Pineapple, and Jackadamia. And then the final panel was Rushlight Invader, Speechy, 8-Bit, and Turtle Amigo. 8-Bit and Turtle actually showed up exactly when their panel started because they had just landed in New York about an hour beforehand. Those silly boys. Either way, we did our panel and then we signed and gave out posters and tote bags. So if you guys came to the meet and greet, I'd love if you tweeted some photos or videos at me. But if you want to see more footage on this event, I recommend you go watch the video Frederator posted on their channel. It showcases the whole event. After that, we went to a Korean barbecue restaurant. That's where your food gets cooked at a mini grill that's installed at your table. It was also Tabs' 20th birthday, so Chili bought her a little teddy bear cake and then completely ruined it by shoving it in her face. In my opinion, cliche, but still kind of funny. Okay guys, let me stop the video right here for a sec. So I started getting really rambly at this point in the video, and it was just going on forever. So we're gonna speed things up a little bit. There's no time for that. So we got a tour of the Frederator office. It was awesome, and here's a cool dance party we had. We got to sit down and have an awesome meeting with Fred Seibert and some of the other great people who help run Channel Fred. And then they brought us a giant 6-foot sandwich for lunch. If you're curious what their office looks like, you can actually find a tour of it on their channel. I'll put a link in the description. Next, me and Jack got some ice cream, but then we had to rush to ramen and they made us engulf it. But ramen was good. Day 4, New York stuff. Today we went on a picnic in Central Park. During our picnic, we decided to have a tinfoil fight, because why waste food when you can just throw the garbage at each other?
GingerPale, pick up the garbage, don't litter.
It's speechy. That's... Later on, we went for more ice cream at Snow Days. I got the biggest size they had.
GingerPale, did you take your time and enjoy it?
Nope, this time I got rushed by our karaoke reservation. So once again, I had to down my ice cream as fast as I could. Yeah, that's fine. I love brain freezes and stomach aches. And then we sang at karaoke. You would not believe your... Day 5, shopping at the shopping mall. We went to the mall, and you'll never guess what I saw. In the food court, they had a conveyor belt sushi place. Now, sushi is literally my favorite food, so when I see a restaurant that's offering to conveyor belt non-stop sushi in my direction, you know I'm gonna eat there. Feed me. Oh, let's go eat there.
Devin, you know we're having sushi tomorrow, right?
I do not give a shit. I love sushi. And it's happy hour.
Okay. But I mean, you could get it tomorrow.
Nope, we're going now. Sushi, get in my belly. Ew, that one has fish eggs.
Have you ever tried it?
I don't need to try it to know how nasty it is.
GingerPale, I will give you $100 if you eat it.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
I didn't say that. Just try it, you big baby.
Fine.
Devin never had fish eggs. Go for it.
Oh.
Wait.
There's no many babies.
Did you just kill babies?
Well, that was just terrible. Day 6, 5. Me and Turtle woke up crying because we missed Adrian, so we decided to meet up with him for lunch. And then we had some Japanese curry, so you're never gonna guess what we did later.
Did you guys get some sushi?
We got sushi! I fucking love sushi. And besides that pretty much concludes my trip, except the next day as a travel day. Oh yeah, day 7, travel day, yay! And a very long one, I might add. My flight route was from New York to Toronto and then back to Edmonton, but Toronto airport got shut down for a few hours due to severe thunderstorms. So I just sat in the airport alone for 5 hours. Made me miss my next flight. So I live in a box now. Hi there everyone, I'm GingerPale. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, you should gently caress the like button. If you're not careful, you're gonna break the button, which is pretty selfish of you to do. I want to say thanks to everyone that helped make this trip possible, and also to everyone for the birthday wishes on Monday. I'm a big boy now. And another thanks to IvanAnimated and CypherDen for lending voices to this video. They're both awesome animators and you should go check them out. I'm also linking a video that I did with Den over on her channel. Be sure to go watch that. And thank you to all my Patreon supporters as well. You guys are the best.